All right, welcome everybody. Whew. Make music not too loud for this. So good day, Mystic. How are you? We're gonna be doing a replay. I usually do a game or two. Today's kind of a different kind of a day, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna do a replay. I'm doing something special here, though. So I am doing a cinematic view on that battle. So there's no flags, no nothing. You're not going to see my cursor. And I'm going to do one. I'm going to do the one that I played in here. So we're going to get a cool one. This is the one, dude. Lotus Sacrifice. No, I sent that one to someone. I'll let them do it. The good one. I think this is the one that I played in. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it's a little earlier than normal. Also, let me know. Oh, you got your PC back. Nice. So you'll be playing. Can't remember. Did you play some NTW3? You can hop back in with that. Be awesome. Next Saturday, I will be streaming again. Hopefully, music is not too loud, like I was saying. And like I say, it's gonna be weird, guys. You're not gonna see the banners. You're not gonna see anything. You're going to see just the battle in its cinematic epicness. Yeah. Should be awesome. Nice. That was probably nice after having a bit of a break, I'm sure. I miss this game. And you know what's kind of nice is I am so busy with work that I don't get to play this super often. So when I do, it's always nice. You get back to it and you're like, oh man, I missed this. All right, so I was playing as a Russia 9. It was one of those where I was, starting to get that idea of, yeah, I was trying out a Russia 9 build. I think this is the first time I tried it out. I brought a, come on. Why am I moving stuff around so much? I brought a Dragoon, or actually a Cuirassier, so the Novigrad, a Dragoon. How many Dragoons did I actually bring? 2 or 3. 2 Dragoons, a Hussar. I think, what was the artillery I brought? Did I bring artillery? Yeah, I did. I brought a Howitzer and a 6-pounder. I had an ally here, Austria, and there was a Spanish player, and I had, forget his name, the UK player. Where is he? Is he far over here? Was he in the way back? Oh, yeah. UK player as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, I bet it's a great, very refreshing. We got the UK glorious as ever. He brought a lot of UK, and it was kind of cool. This battle is how we worked together. Me and UK player worked really well together. We, what I like to do if I'm rush or something like that, tanking, I'll let the UK be like light infantry. Basically, they'll walk on the flanks. And they can square too. I had like no squarables. Of course, like I said, for those just joining, screenshot mode is what I'm using. So no anything. Yeah, nothing whatsoever. We're gonna try this battle, and I played this one, so I kind of know what happened. Of course, I don't know what Spain did, but anyway, let's get back to regular speed. Let's do the audio here. Let's fix that. All right. So we have the glorious HRE pushing up here. Hopefully, it looks good and not all laggy. Nothing happens for a little bit here, so, let's just enjoy the cinematicness. Let's see what Spain has. Some cavalry here. It looks like they brought some Dragoons as well, and look at that army. Just rolling out. You have the wheat fields. He has his elite infantry as well. This is Bleak Owl. Ooh, he has some Grens as well. That just looks nice. I'd get a screenshot of this. Like, this would be the perfect screenshot. General in the back. But anyway, we're going towards obviously this point right here. I'm gonna roll my troops. Is this me? Yes, this is Russia. So here we're gonna use this road, get up as close as we can. I probably could honestly fast forward again because it took a long time to get up here, and France was pretty far away as well. So in the meantime, our cavalry's all scouting. I have to zoom in a lot in order to get, you know. Got my hussars. Like I said, I use hussars only for scouting. And then you can use, like, you gotta save your light cav for that scouting stuff. We're all pushing up. Looks like Spain taking that left side here. And HRE rolling up, UK right behind him. So me and HRE were definitely gonna get up there first. I can't remember, when did we start seeing the French? We do have a general over here, but that's about as much as we're seeing. Oh no, there's some cav right here. Yeah, some chasseur cheval. Yeah, so this is an LLC right here. Obviously, we kind of wanted to take it first. More French cav pushing up here. I'll stop. I'll go to regular speed pretty soon here. So we wanted to get cav dominance, obviously, here. In fact, you know what? It's time to get back. So I saw some dragoons. Looks like some heavy dragoons, actually. As well as, I believe, some of the immortals. Look at these guys. Oh, wait. Did I not change my graphics setting? Oh, no. Do I need to... No, I don't need to. It's the high graphics setting. Anyway, so we're still rolling up here. Obviously, I didn't want to take a cav fight yet. I wanted to save my cav for their infantry. Spanish rolling up. HRE very, very close. We're starting to see some of the French advancing down this road here. You can see the road really gives them a fast movement speed here. A lot of light infantry. This is, of course, France, Italy. And he is steamrolling towards that LOC. I did a crazy thing, so I charged my light cav directly into his light infantry and actually got a really good charge, but of course I got charged immediately by some cavalry. I should have pulled them out sooner, but you know, I run them away and they broke. But I did stop him, so the whole point of this was to stop them so that the HRE could get their infantry up and take the LOC, and I think I stopped them. And the beautiful thing is now, my cav, even though it's routing, it's going to see all the enemy infantry because it's going to run up here, and I'm going to get basically a free scouting unit. Here's some more French troops pushing up here. Look at these lads. So yeah, we got a heavy concentration of French troops on the flank. I'm gonna take up that side. You can see more French. We did take the LOC. More French troops pushing here. There's a French army. Where was it? I think it's a French army way over here. Yeah, there's a French army way over here. So you can see the Spanish are, of course, gonna be pushing up here as well. Just look at the zoomed out view, though. Look how awesome that looks. It's like a helicopter view, you know? UK is pushing down the road. I think we were communicating and he agreed to take this side. But, you know, plans change as things change. Superb card. Yes. Yes, indeed. All right, look at this, though. Here we go. We got the Russians advancing. Got the flags of the German states. Austria, HR. I think it's HRE, actually, with the flag. It's the German. So I'm obviously going to start advancing. I'm going to take up a position on the right here. My cavalry up in front. Oh, look at them. I love the Russian uniforms here. But let's see. The French were starting to advance. I was getting kind of nervous they were going to make it to this hill. Because if you see here, there's kind of an angle here. So artillery is ideal right here. Because if you put it back here, of course I had a howitzer, which I set up. But artillery isn't really going to get over this hill very easily. So yeah, I wasn't too happy about that. I'm going to push into the forest. Looks like we have some shooting already happening here. Some infantry. Let's see. What are these? Okay, we got some skirmishers here. They're going to get some shots at the French troops. Looks like they dropped one poor guy. Yeah, Spain is definitely getting that left flank. HRE pushing the left too, so they both are taking the left. I'm taking the right, and the UK, which are arriving now, they're going to be taking the right as well. Look at all that cavalry. Look at all the banners. Let me cheesing out here a little bit. Oh yeah, I got artillery up, and it was a 6-pounder, just one 6-pounder. I think I was like, okay, let's get a cheeky shot off on these elite cavalry here. And you can see I got 3 of them. And this is a small unit, so you know, of course they're gonna fall back. I aimed it, please. I did have some Austrian troops, which actually had really good reloading stats. Yeah, this is from a stream. This was from a stream. But we're gonna start pushing up here. Austria, Spain's pushing up. We do see some French units now starting to make their appearance for now, but Spain is set up in a very good position. Looks like we got some cavalry pushing up as well, artillery. Man, look at this. It's just mass. They have artillery firing as well, and of course, like I said, the French units are pushing. Oh, that's a beefy unit right there. So France has made their appearance, and they're pushing up, so I'm going to advance to attack them here. Not let them get the best positions. I have howitzers firing now. Oh, yes. Did I even get any kills with that howitzer? Of course I didn't. Of course I didn't. But I am in the trees. Let's see here. I am in the trees there. So we're gonna push up. Hopefully I'll get a volley off. Get a beautiful volley off here. Yes. Howitzers are firing overhead. So yeah, the first fight is obviously happening here. France is pushing up. He had some cavalry here. I'm gonna put my light infantry right over here with some of my Austrian line infantry. He's getting very, very close. Still hasn't really fired a volley or so, but now he's gonna fall back here. I think he didn't like that whole flank. Things getting hot over here, hot and heavy, as they say. I'm keeping reserves, obviously, and you can see we do have the UK now forming up. It looks like France. Ooh, France is gonna get some here, or not yet, maybe. It looks like they're fighting in the center here. But look at all these troops just pushing over. Oh boy, let's see if we can get a cool shot. So he's gonna push over. He's gonna take this side, and then oh, you guys can't see my mouse. He was gonna take this side right here in front, this road. He does have cavalry still flanking here. Look at all that smoke. He is falling back though. Yeah, the lesser nations, there's not as many I feel like in this mod or in this version, but very cool still. So they're gonna get some fire. Man, you can barely see
our general is under attack.
The enemy. I mean, you can see like bits and pieces of the Russians. I'm sure it's the same for them, but you know, not taking too many losses here in the forest. And now we have, he had some Portuguese troops he threw in the front. And they're engaging. Oh man, look at that. We got lots of reserves. In fact, the HRE even started throwing troops over here. I knew this flank. I had my cav massing up here. I knew this flank would be a pivotal moment here. All right, let's see. So Spain is engaging on one side against France. Looks like some artillery maybe. Yeah, some artillery is really toasting the French troops. And it looks like they're going to fall back, reform their lines, because things are looking a little messy here. He's pushing for that flank with some more line infantry. Spain's got a long flank here. HRE pushing up. Looks like France is actually going to fall back here. Hopefully they can... the HRE did split himself. He split himself quite a bit, which is okay. I pushed up, I think, because France began falling back. Now we have line infantry still shifting down here. Man, look at all that smoke. The tree is definitely a place to be. His artillery is going to start forming up. I think this is a really good position for him. Hill-wise, if he just clears these two infantry out of the way and sets them up on this hill, he can fire down. Be a perfect place to shoot. Look at that reserve line. The fight is raging over here. I threw in some of my Austrians with some good reloading skill and accuracy. I was worried about the cav because I don't have squarables. That's why he's shifting over his line infantry. I'm pushing up here with all of my dragoons and heavies. I didn't really know what was going on here, so I'm just going to keep an eye on it. Looks like France is going to try to maneuver around the flank because Spain has a very good front here. He's, of course, shifting over more reserves. HRE is going to kind of take that flank. I mean, they got a whole exposed area right here, but it seems to be working out okay. France is very hotly engaged right now on this side. More reserves. Oh, look at this. Got so many reserves pushing up here. It looks like some Bavarian cavalry or artillery. Well, he's shifting over stuff to this side. Obviously, because we are shifting over a lot of troops. The UK reinforcements pushing over here. I got my cavalry to kind of support this side. And the UK machine gun, as we call it, is going to start firing. Now, I've pushed up quite a bit. His cavalry is constantly falling back. He's actually pushing back. I'm not sure what this whole thing was, but he's falling back on this side just because of that outflanking. They should have honestly been very aggressive maybe in this LOC. That may have really helped them out. Oh, we have a cav fight? Do we have a cav fight? A potential cav fight? All the cavs now running back. Oh no, this is coalition cav. We have some French cav though pushing over, so there may be an engagement on that side. France still shifting on that flank. Spain really killing time with the French on this side. Still not decisive win for either side. LOC still being held. Looks like it got shelled a little bit, but not all the way. We do have the advance now, so the UK are swinging in full gear on this flank. Of course, this is causing them to have to fall back and shift over more reserves, which is very wise of them, shifting over more line infantry so as to not get totally outflanked. We're going to start being very aggressive here. You can see the French have definitely fallen back. His artillery now doesn't have as good of a position, so he's going to have to fall back a little bit. I'm shifting over my howitzers. Am I? No. I'm shifting over my 6-pounder, going through the tree line, that long, steady road. Let's see. So HRE are counterattacking here. Look at this. Going straight at the French line, who's falling back. Spain still holding their own. I don't know how many factions he's getting attacked by. But you see a lot of cavalry and line infantry pushing up here. You can see a potentially devastating, okay, come on. Devastating cavalry and infantry charge here. He's going right at the Spanish. And he's going to form a square here. Artillery's still in a good position. I like the Spanish player. I mean, he's definitely holding his own at the moment. Over on this side, we have definitely started pushing back with the UK reinforcements and the HRE right here. We have started really pushing back the French on this side. Things looking good. There is French dead littered, showing where they were. Falling back even more. A lot of cav here. And keep in mind, there's another French player somewhere around here. So we're going to have to keep an eye out on them. But we are pushing up here. I honestly really wanted to get rid of the French cav because then, you know, let the heavies work. Now there is, I do believe, a French cavalry in the back. No, that's not French cav. Oh, we have a cav charge going for the artillery position. Oh, they are getting just totally toasted here. And we have line infantry push up, so he throws in his elites. Let's see if they can get a volley off. Please fire. Oh, beautiful. All right, so they got a volley off before the French charge, and now he's going to get into melee here. Not going to go too hot for him. Cavalry charging in to reinforce as well, so this is going to be a very rough place for that Spanish player here as he's getting engaged along the whole side here. Let's check over here where still nothing. We are definitely really destroying this French flank, but nothing really has happened yet. Foreshadowing though, something will. Spoilers. But you can see the French are charging in here. Looks like he did a counter charge trying to flank. He has some grenadiers who pushed in as well, breaking that one French line. France should have maybe seconded it by throwing some more of these lines here. But now we may have a French cav, or no, this is Austria. Austria HRE had some cavalry here in the back. Oh, we have some French dragoons, though, attacking the Spanish line. Starting to crumble it a little bit, forcing Spain to have to fall back. He has some cav, he's going to push forward. But we do have a potential fight here on our hands. More and more cavalry, more line infantry. See, we have pushed them back quite a bit. These UK line infantry really going to start chipping away at this French infantry. I even put my 6-pounder up right here. And you can see they're going to have a beautiful, beautiful target here. I'm going for this small little line infantry here, trying to break them. And we have definitely pushed them up. He has some skirmishers set up here. We're just slowly but surely plugging away at this French line. At the same time over here, they are holding quite well, I would say. He's not winning, but he's holding. And that's all he has to do because we definitely have them outnumbered on this side. Now, oh, there's some cavalry getting charged here. It looks like we have some Lancers and Cossacks charging the UK's cavalry. So at that point, there's also some enemy cav in the back lines here, as you can see. Yeah, so we had a big engagement here. France is full on sending it here. So they're charging and he broke that UK cav, unfortunately. So looks like he's going to try to go straight in here. Cavalry's kind of hard to tell what's going on here, but Austria's trying to deal with the cavalry in the back lines here. We're going to push up and get a little more aggressive here, but yeah, I mean, we got attacked pretty well. And then here goes France. They are going in with some dragoons. So they have decided now is the hour to attack. Thankfully, I have some cavalry. I have my dragoons here. And my heavies taking on their dragoons. And you can see we're doing pretty well here on this fight. I have my general or some more cavalry. I had a dragoon in the back. I told him to push some infantry to kind of help me out. I broke his dragoons and his immortals. They were just such a small unit. I had Novograd, which just definitely hit way harder. We have some cavalry in the back. France came out of nowhere and just hit us really hard. Get some Polish Lancers. Taking on some of my dragoons, which I almost honestly lost that fight. But the UK and HRE really clutching it out here. This is some UK light dragoons taking on some of the other French, Polish cav. So we won this fight here, doing well on that side. There was so much French cav just sitting back here. All right, I'm missing out on some of the action here, maybe. No, they're doing well. Oh, what happened here? Looks like some French cav charged in. There's a square here. Trying to hold. They're getting charged by some heavies. And the HRE kind of had a crumble here. And they're going to get bayonet charged here. Spain is going to get bayonet charged here. Oh, that's going to be rough. Spain is definitely having a right flank in trouble. We are still tearing away. Now we've dealt with the French cav. We have cav dominance on this side, and they are wearing away to the UK volleys. I'm tanking with the Russians. Over on this side, it is just a mosh pit here. We got some French dragoons countercharging, and look at this huge fight here. France is really making a massive push here. Spain's gonna try to get himself out of there as France is pushing, so he's gonna fall back all along the board. Oh, wow. Yeah, Spain looks like they're in some trouble. Here's some reinforcing cav charging up. HRE trying to reinforce that side. We're doing well over here. Spain is probably taking on 2 to 3 armies here, but here we go. Get that juicy cav charge. And they're going to try to save the Spanish flank. France is full on sending it. They're trying to push back Spain. Spain is falling back. Let's see if they can make it. We got a volley from France. And, yeah. Man. Artillery still in the center here. This is where I began to realize that they were getting pushed pretty hard. We had it pretty easy. We needed to make a big play here. We needed to make some real gains because we are taking on one faction with 2 of us. So we have to do what basically they're doing to Spain. HRE is kind of in 2 places, so you know it's basically 1.5 versus 2 to 3, I think. But they're gonna fall back. France is gonna start getting very aggressive, I think. Here they're maybe doing some bayonet charges potentially. More troops here. Here's the Polish line infantry. Actually, Russians. Oh, there's Russians on the Polish side. How dare they? Well, at least they weren't facing my Russians. They maybe wouldn't have fought each other. Now, I'm going to start getting aggressive here. I have my Novgorod and some Dragoons to kind of defend them. I am planning on trying to use them potentially to kill French line infantry. Now, they do have some of their Dragoons that came back. I'm going to push my Dragoons up. Oh, no. I'm going to go in with the cav charge of my own. Try to crush the remainder of the French cav resistance. We have artillery still firing. There is some enemy cav in the back line still, but HRE is shifting over reinforcements to quell the push, because, man, France is really driving them back. They are really falling all the way back to the LC, which is a very good call by them, by the way. Oh, here we go. I did a cav charge here. Going straight at the enemy here. Get him. Slash him down. Oof. Yeah, there we go. I told the UK player to push him and get some good volleys off. And that's exactly what he did. So he's gonna get a good volley. I have more cav charging up here. I was thinking maybe going for a general, but instead I may try to push up and hit the cav in the back. I'm starting to break the French so we can keep pushing. My heavies are definitely getting tired. But we're gonna go in with the Dragoons. He did turn to faces. I should have pushed my line infantry up while doing that, but I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to get a charge, really distract the French line, and then push. Yeah, there we go. There's the push. We're gonna try to shatter this French line infantry because this side is still a bit of a mess.
Our men are running, sir.
See, France is getting pretty aggressive here. They have their cavalry The line infantry still pushing up there, doing a good job of holding them back. We're going to start really getting aggressive on this one French cav, or this one French player. We do have him isolated. And here goes that push. Oh, look at that. The Russian advance here with the UK as well.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
My heavies did well, guys. They did really well. You can see we're going to do some bayonet charges. Could have done this a little better, but, you know, doing what we can. I'm going to get the bayonet charge with some of the... Wow, I sent my Austrian line infantry. Okay. He is pushing up here with his UK, his Prussians, or not Prussians, his Portuguese. Over on this side, we have a lot of Russians charging in here from the Polish faction. Spain is struggling here. I mean, there's a lot of cav just charging in and crushing that flank. And France is going in with a bayonet charge, giving them the cold steel. Things begin to get messy pretty fast here as France is just crumbling on that flank. He has a square here trying to hold desperately.
Our men are running, sir.
I think I was having problems of my own pretty soon here. Yeah, so France is totally falling back. You can see we're just advancing. Russia victoriously pushing up here on that flank. Ooh, my Novgorod was getting shot to pieces. Get some cav in the back lines here. My dragoons are going to charge some of these Polish lancers because he had cav everywhere. We're going to push up. I think I told the UK players, like, I got this French army. You push over and try to help stop this whole thing because poor Spain is just getting hit pretty hard. Novgorod cav versus USA cav. I have actually done that. And USA, if you know USA, you know they don't do well. More Spanish troops getting just crushed here. I think Spain's almost gone. And you can see our flank is caving. So we may have won on this side. But we are not losing on this side. It is a mosh hit here of just routing troops and so they're sending in some of their dragoons. Where are they going? Oh, did he form a square? Oh no, he can't. France is getting good charges off and just hitting the Spanish line from two sides here. Here comes the UK though, just kind of save this flank maybe because Spain is going to sell their lives dearly, but it's almost over for them. We got infantry coming in behind them. Hitting a square and oh, some grenadiers are going to give a counter charge. Yeah, Spain fought pretty well. I'm not streaming. I'm streaming just a replay. So I'm not playing this right now. This is a game from another stream. I'm not able to, at this point in time, stream, unfortunately. Got a lot going on today, so I just figured I would do a cinematic view of a battle. We have the H already thrown themselves in here, so beautiful thing was France has definitely spent themselves on these bayonet charges. Oh, Spain's getting some beautiful volleys off. Look at these brave guys trying to stem the tide. charge. Stabs him when he's down. So yeah, things are looking pretty bad. They are really caving in our flank. I was pushing the French, but they got away. Unfortunately, they're a lot faster than me. Yeah, no kidding. So yeah, I'm gonna fall back here because I could not catch the French and they fell back. And obviously, we have a big problem here. We got France knocking on our back door. Spain, like I said, desperately trying to hold here with the HRE, but they are just getting charged crazy. I mean, just the bayonet charges. Now the French are running out of troops here. I have a pretty strong army still, but obviously I gotta be able to put it in a good place. France actually has a pretty strong army. They're way back here, you can see. He has artillery as well. I mean, we gotta play it right if we're gonna win this. There is some enemy cav in the back line, still small units, but that's it. Oh, look at this, more French infantry bayonet charging. Look at how nasty this looks. Yeah, France. Oh, there's a... Never mind, I thought it was enemy cav. We got a square bravely holding. They are fired at from every side here. Oh, we got a cav charge too, going straight in. Now there's some cavalry. Oh, that was my cav. My cav charged in here to kind of try to save this Spanish line here. Not gonna probably work too well here, as you can see. I mean, the amount of troops left. UK is now gonna fall back. I am trying to reform here as France is gonna attack this side once more. I'm putting up my artillery, hoping to maybe get a fight here. I mean, enemy cav still hovering. There's quite a bit of it. You see the banners of the enemy. Artillery for the UK is still firing. I'm gonna form up here because we're getting hit by the Polish. I think my dragoons just broke here. The Polish are starting to make a push on this like weird angle, so we're gonna have to push up here and try to save it. Is this my skirmishers? No, that's the UK skirmishers. Not the greatest play here, guys. I didn't play exactly the greatest here, but I do put my artillery and hope that I can, you know, try to really hurt this French advance. Another cav charge here. Oh, they got a really nice charge. This one Portuguese line infantry. And this is our line, guys. This is it. Quite literally, this is all we have. I still have my heavies, thankfully. France is advancing. Ooh, I'm getting some good shots in the French line. And all this is just like constant smoke and flashes. I'm sending over my cavalry here, my heavies. I have some reserves here. Super small units. UK is gonna push up his line infantry now, try to hold that side. We are about to get flanked here. I'm trying to engage as part of the French line here. Here comes France pushing up. Try not to move too much here. I should have been engaging this whole flank. Oh no, there was a French army right here. I forgot. So I'm gonna get hit. I was like, I thought I defeated the French, and boom, they were right here, pushing up once more. I was like, man, I thought I was done with the French on this side, but my artillery is gonna really help here. You can see I'm really starting to hit this line and see how his part of his line is not even engaging. I was using that to my advantage, hitting just one side here. Let's see if France tries to get closer or France is just gonna try to outshoot here. Did he? Oh yeah, he's gonna fall back. Actually, the UK has a really good strong line, and actually the UK player, he had a really good he had a lot of troops left. So he did bayonet charge. I was able to hit him with my Russians. But France is starting to get pretty aggressive here. This is going to be a problem. Let's see if I get a volley off here. Cavalry charging in. I had no squares. I charge in some Austrians here. I'm just trying to protect my flank at this point.
Our men are running, sir.
I'm starting to lose troops. That cav charge was good. He got the artillery piece. And he's running amok, going for my general, I think. Going for actually any of our generals. Sending my heavies over there to save that. We're also going to try holding here. I threw in my bloodied reserves. I mean, these guys have lost most of their men. I'm not going to hold, but I'm trying to push up and flank both sides. I'm going to try to put pressure on that side. But this is becoming a mess. France is just... oof.
Our men are running.
Trying to get a flanking shot here, trying to break the French because they are really pushing pretty hard on this flank. I set in my heavy cav. France is actually losing here. I mean, not really, but UK is going to try to push them back. This is a desperate situation, guys. And here come my heavies. I think this is the glorious last charge of the Novograd. Going against Russian line infantry. Russians versus Russians. Allied general has been slain. Oh, that's the Spanish general, so that's not too bad. I'm pushing up here now. I'm trying to push them back as well as pushing on this side. You can see France is pressuring, putting some hussars, attacking my line infantry, so I'm going to try to push them back. I'm falling back my line infantry here. This is a weak point right now. I have decided to try to attack the French on this side and try to get aggressive enough that I can then destroy this French army and then turn over and face this French army because we're getting hit from a couple sides here and I'm trying to pull it together. Not my proudest moment. We do have some French cavalry's lancers going in. I was hoping to get my... yeah, he's going to get my howitzers, unfortunately. Nothing to be done for that. And he's going to go for my 6-pounder. My Novograd's still bravely trying to fight.
Our men are running.
But they're going to probably break here. UK just wearing down. Wearing down. Oh, that's a cool shot there. Look at the fires burning. The dead. Man. So I just got to hold off the French until they deal with the rest of that. How they deal with this French army. I just gotta hold off here. Because here comes France behind me. I don't got a lot left here. I just gotta defeat this at France, Italy. Do I throw in some line infantry here? One line infantry is told to stop an entire 4 regiments here. My 6-pounder's still firing. I'm turning them this way to help out. There's some cav that charged in here, some hussars. Thankfully, we're gonna get a get a volley with my light infantry, potentially. Oh yes, some cav charged my line and almost disintegrated it. It was a very scary moment because, I mean, I can't form any squares with my line infantry as Russia 9. And you can see, I think he actually didn't do enough damage here. I still had my general. And now we're going to try to, I mean, France just kept getting away and it was so frustrating. They kept getting away from me. Enemy cav? Oh, that's a cool looking unit. That's a very cool looking unit. That is dead now. France looks like they may be trying to pressure this side. I mean...
the men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Yeah, look at this. France is being repelled with what's left. Lancers trying to hit them in the back. My artillery was doing some damage here. My line of trees still forming up. I was able to pull back here. They should have had the French attack along this road and right here and hit me in the flank. That may have worked a little better for them. These dragoons are getting shot down by the UK machine gun. And the remainder of the French troops trying to hold on here. They're pretty weak, depleted. UK is still looking pretty strong. They won't defeat the UK. I still look pretty decently strong now. I have my artillery set up here. These guys, they decided to hide in a tree. I'm gonna try to go for this French line. Imagine that being pointed right at you and you just see it being pointed at you and you're like, oh shoot. Where was I firing? Anyway, we've saved this side. UK, after losing probably a lot more men than anyone would want. France is going in for that last glorious bayonet charge. It's probably not going to get close before the French, before they break. Oh my gosh! A brutal volley. I don't know if you guys saw that, but oh, they got obliterated. And France is gone. That was brutal. That was extremely brutal. Artillery, oh, look at that. Got a nice juicy shot. France is now just gonna hold their ground, and it's between me and France. They still have cav, and unfortunately I don't have any cav. But it's hiding way over here, and I kept trying to hit it with artillery. Oh. Got some, I don't gen snipe. Let me just say that right now. So if I hit a gen, it's because I was shooting at line infantry, and the cannonballs ricocheted and hit, you know, the unit behind. I'm not saying that gen sniping is cheating or bad. I'm a gentleman, and I won't gen snipe. Some people will, some people won't. Depends on you, you know? I think I get canister here and try to get a canister shot off on the French. Oh, they're just dying. These constant volleys here. You guys about to fire? Oh, he set up his artillery too. I suspect that we're gonna get someone trying to deal with this. Oh yeah, I'm firing canister. It's not hitting a lot of them, but it should be enough. Anything else? I'm not missing anything else. All right, yeah, the UK can show up and help me out. Oh, here we go. Oh, that is cool. Must be firing like right on the ground. Oh, yeah, there goes that cavalry. Unfortunately, wasn't able to save the artillery position. And he got a nice, good charge there. Disintegrated my artillery position. And he got away with it. And I think actually he broke, but still. Stinking got my guns. How dare you? Yeah, you can see I have some pretty thick units still. I don't know where I'm going now. I think we're trying to, oh, wow. Okay, look at this. You got smoke drifting over the, oh, wow, this is cool looking. The line of tree falling back. Guys, this game's old, but it's really, really nice looking still. Never gets old. Let's look at the death on this side while I'm reforming. Man. All the way through here, I mean, oh my gosh, this is slaughter. Just a total slaughter. And it goes all the way to over here. Pyrrhic victory. The Spanish held their ground pretty desperately on this side. Now France is going to form up with the entirety of his army. This is it. This is for all the marbles here. He's going to advance. And we have other troops on the other side. Oh, look, there's a general dead right here. Rip. He's like, oh, hold on. He would be very upset here. It's like, I have been gypped. Oh, where'd he go? Man, I can't even zoom in on a general. Yeah, he looks like he definitely got the short end of the stick. Being on the general staff, they said. He'd be safe, they said. And then nothing. Just straight up nothing. So we have more cav pushing up here. I think I told him to push some of his squarables up here.
Our men are running, sir.
Yeah, he really started to pressure my line infantry. I'm trying to fight him off, but man, I need a square on this side, that's for sure. Yep, there he goes. One of his line infantry is going to push up, be my squareable, and we should be safe. Because I was pretty nervous at this point, guys. France definitely could still have won here. I mean, maybe they will win. Because he's getting pretty aggressive here. And we ran out of cav pretty early on. Thankfully, UK infantry that can square is going to push up here. And this should be no problem with the cavalry after that. Just firing constantly. And the French are holding it together. Oh, his general's even walking up here. General here to rally the men, inspire them to feats of bravery or not. Oh, he's falling back here. I don't think he liked how this was looking on this side. I mean, he's getting flanked by the UK. Here comes that stinking cav again. I hated this cav so much. But thankfully... Oh, he broke down my routing troops. Rip. Those poor line infantry. They came back and then broke. But he does have a square here. So, you know, if he tries anything silly, well, we will silly him. Yep, he's falling back. Everything is falling back. And so we will go on the offensive. I'm going to try to isolate this small cluster of French resistance. I mean, these guys have held up pretty stubbornly. Granted, he has his general right here. Maybe he'll get hit by a cannonball or a musket ball. Oh, he's getting hit. Oh. Yep. I think the general just died. Maybe that was the general. But he's going with bayonet charge. It's not going to work. But I will meet him in a glorious bayonet charge. Oh, they're still getting shot. Look at these like 10 guys that kept bayonet charging for a second. And now the French are gonna just be, it's like a inevitable victory, or we're just waiting for them to make their stand. Yeah, good battle. Like I said, this whole flank was very pivotal to success here. Spain holding with the HRE, their hold kind of made our side successful because they held against a lot more troops than we were up against. And that's kind of what helped save the day, I think. We outnumbered the enemy. We were able to utilize that to our success. But also having the UK on my flank was quite clutch, for lack of a better word. I mean, it did beautifully. We have cavalry charging in here, going for a general. Going for my general. Yep, I saw, you can see, I actually told him, say, hey, get your square up here and save my general, please. And he forms a square. And boom. I don't think he killed my general. He just routed. He just routed my general somehow. But it was okay. I didn't need him. As long as he doesn't die, I'm fine. If your general dies, then the morale debuff is quite severe. France is holding as best they can against great odds. Seem to get an officer shooting. The officer will shoot every once in a while. It's kind of cool looking. I've gotten some cool screenshots with the officer shooting. I wonder how accurate he is. Oh, there we go. Fire. Ooh, he forgot to fix his flintlock or whatever. He's falling back with the rest of his army. He's a couple. He has artillery on the road, so that's going to be, you know, rough. But this is, I think, where his stand is going to be. Oh yeah, Cav once again charging in. That darn Cav, you know. But oh, there's the volleys from the square. He did very well with that Cav. That Cav was a real pain in our side. And obviously they're not dead yet, so I basically told him, hey, keep on my flank. And I had a unit, I think, facing this direction, just in case. And then I form up here, because that Cav could rout me in mass. If played perfectly well, it will happen. So these guys are looking to make a good play here. They're probably exhausted, but he's gonna try to break me here. Yeah, so we're turned and we're firing at him, so we'll see if we can't break that cav. At the same time, I'm gonna push up here across this road for the last and final fight here. There is an artillery piece that I think I'll try to bayonet charge here, because you know you don't want them to inflict it. And he just charged me. Just charged. He's gonna go straight at the Portuguese. I mean, these cav, they're getting shot at now. I mean, their whole army's breaking. And here goes the bayonet charge here. So he goes in. I get a beautiful flanking charge here. And I think that's the battle. Oh wait, is there some cav? Yeah, cav tried going in, but we were able to get some volleys off and break them, and that should be the battle. I do know there was an artillery piece like way far away that we had to try to get. I'm just gonna fast forward through that. But yeah, man, that was what a fight. We did take the LOC too, just in case they were gonna try to take an LOC victory from us. This whole charge here really, I mean, you can see the French were just piled. Thank goodness the UK were there to kind of save that little side. I mean, I did take some losses, to be sure, but not as much as the UK or the French did. I mean, this is where the French first made their stand here. And I just used the tree line, basically. I used the trees. You can see we were standing here for a little while, and I didn't actually lose that many troops in the tree line. Maybe like 200 total out of the whole line. I think I took way more losses up on this hill. But let's let it fast forward, because yeah, there was one more artillery piece way back here. But yeah, the Polish French infantry actually, this guy brought a lot of lancers, and it really was a pain in our side. But yeah, that was the battle. Like I said, Jorf, that was his name. That was the guy who I worked well with. Of course, you have Blicau and Isabel of Castile. They held pretty well with us. And I'm sorry, I meant to say Blicau was HRE, not the Spanish. My bad. The kills, yeah, we got some good kills. I mean, so did they actually. We got 18, 1,000, 8 and 8, and we got 7, 16. Not toot my own horn, but I did pretty well. And of course, he got 14 and 8. So it was actually a pretty close battle, all things considered. My Cavalgard, or not Novagard, I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. Cavalgard got some really good kills here, as you can see. 345, and they were not farming. Just to be clear, I just was routing a lot of troops with them. Maybe there's a little farming. You never know. But yeah, some of these Russian troops. This is a really good build. If you want to watch that stream, I think it's 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was a really good build for Russia 9. I'm going to do a review on Russia 9 in a bit here. Kind of give what I found works well and what doesn't. So, guys, that'll be it for the stream today. Thank you for joining me. Sorry there's no playing NTW3. Just had a lot of family stuff going on and not going to be free this afternoon. So, yeah, that was it. Let me know if you guys like these. I may record one of these in the future. I think the graphics will be better than a stream. Streams aren't as fancy with the graphics, but I kind of enjoyed just seeing the cinematic, no flags, no nothing. Of course, you miss some stuff potentially, especially if you don't know the battle at all. You'll miss some really good turning points in the fight. But yeah, guys, you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I will catch you all in another stream or video.